honestly.
Silence, pest!
Don't be so cold. What if I start to enjoy it?
Stop it. Get some help.
Isn't that right, Miss Sonia? If I'm a fucking pig, you can say so.
What the fuck? Welcome back, everybody, to another Splash God experience. I'm Splash Brad Zero, also known as the Splash God, and we are back playing Danganronpa 2 Goodbye Despair, episode 28.
My man!
So what happened in the last episode, guys? We began the fourth class trial to figure out the murder of Nekomaru Nidai, or Mekomar, whatever, the ultimate team manager. So we found out some new stuff, kind of like the true layout of the funhouse and how things kind of worked with the elevator and whatnot to pinpoint how Nekomaru actually died. We began the class trial, got a little ways through, and we will continue on in this episode. So this episode we will get as much done as a class trial. I don't know how long it is or if it's that long in general, but we'll get as much done as we can. I'm gonna try to finish it, but I doubt it, but we will see. If you guys are new and haven't done so already, go ahead and subscribe. I will leave the little link to the top right of your screen. It will take to the playlist section of my channel. From there you can check out this whole Let's Play or any of the other Let's Plays that I have for you. There's some funny games, horror games, multiplayer games with me and my friends where I edit the hell out of them to make them as funny and enjoyable as possible. So I would appreciate if you guys go check that out. But enough with the intro, guys. Let's get on with episode 28 of Danganronpa 2 Goodbye Despair. By the way, what does the chain in the fallback door in Grape Tower mean?
It was probably wrapped there by the killer to keep us as far from Strawberry Tower as possible.
Why?
Because of that chain. You guys thought you couldn't enter there, right?
Like, you said I could probably use these parts to repair the button, but... Seriously, hold on. Even if you do repair the button, what's going to happen in the chain on the other side of the door? Chain? The door that leads to Strawberry Hall has a chain wrapped around the doorknob. Even if you fix the button on Strawberry Hall's side, the door won't open as long as that chain is there. You don't need to worry about that at all. Huh?
The killer destroyed the Strawberry Hall button, so we'd stay away from Strawberry Tower. Everything was done to tamper with the evidence, so we wouldn't find out about the secret of the funhouse. The appearance of a body in the tower would contradict what we thought we knew about the building. In that situation, if we'd gone to Strawberry Tower, we'd have seen that contradiction firsthand. And using that as a clue, we might have discovered the truth. The truth that the two houses and the two towers are actually one complete vertical building.
Yeah.
The killer wanted to keep us from learning that. That's why they made us stay away from Strawberry Tower.
They destroyed the button and wrapped a chain around the door just for that?
Would it really have inconvenienced the killer if we learned the true structure of the building?
It would have been a major inconvenience. After all, this funhouse is strongly connected to the ultimate weapon that killed Nekomaru.
Hold on. You're progressing much too quickly. There's still a contradiction concerning the building structure.
What a pain. It's fine already.
Gundam, please proceed.
Damn. Damn.
You said earlier that Strawberry House and Grape House are connected vertically, right? If so, how does the contact elevator supposedly transport us from one house to the other?
I see. Now that you mention it, I completely forgot about that matter.
If that elevator moves vertically, then when your back is facing the elevator, both towers should be on the same side. But does this reflect reality? Inside Grape House, Grape Hall is on your right when your back is to the elevator. And And inside Strawberry House, Strawberry Hall is on your left when your back is to the elevator.
I think we already confirmed this though. With yeah. Well, we'll
Which
let it go.
means the houses are on exact opposite sides of the tower. Answer me, fiend! What does this mean?
What does this mean, you scum?
What does this mean?
He was just riding his dick. I agree. What does this mean? If the two houses are connected vertically, the position of the tower should be the same in both houses. But in fact, when my back was facing the elevator in Grape House, the tower was on my right. And when my back was facing the elevator in Strawberry House, the tower was on my left. How can I break through this contradiction? Oh boy, how do I fucking know? Range from the tower, Kane, Fihiko. I think it was this one, right? I said, hold on. Yeah, it's this one.
The elevator should move.
Vertically, not horizontally.
However, at both houses, if the contact elevator is behind you, the towers are in opposite directions.
Which means your reasoning.
It's clearly contradictory.
What's with this iron curtain of teamwork?
So Gundam and Sonya have matching arguments. It sounds like it makes sense, but is that really correct?
If the two houses are connected vertically.
The elevator should move.
Vertically, not horizontally.
However, at both houses, if the contact elevator is behind you, the towers are in opposite directions.
I think. Fuck. Okay, it was the first one. Yeah. I know.
If the two houses are connected vertically.
The elevator should move.
Vertically, not horizontally.
There you go.
No, that's wrong.
Yeah, shut the fuck up.
The elevator wasn't just moving vertically. Isn't that right, Kazuichi?
Huh? Me?
Come on. You used the elevator while you were holding that compass Nagito gave you, right?
Oh, that. Yeah, it was pretty strange. From start to finish, somehow the compass needle rotated 180 degrees.
Rotated 180 degrees?
Yes.
Meaning, as the elevator moved between the two houses, it also rotated 180 degrees. It was probably following the building's perimeter as it rotated to the other side.
Oh, I get it.
Which means
I see.
the exit would be on the opposite side once you arrived at the other house, right?
And thanks to that, the tower we saw on our right side when we arrived at Grape House appeared on our left side when we were at Strawberry House.
Dude, fuck Monami for making this shit.
An elevator that rotates while it moves. Is that even possible? It's like something from an amusement park.
Motherfucking place is called Funhouse.
Well, a funhouse is an amusement park attraction, you know. And since the building doesn't really need to be structurally practical, it makes for some splendid fun.
That's not splendid at all! You're inhuman!
You say I'm inhuman, but I'm just a bear. So I was never human to begin with. I'm different from these lowly humans.
So we're done with the secret of the funhouse, right? Then let's start talking about the important stuff. What's the ultimate weapon that killed Nekomaru? And how'd they combine it with the pillar?
Huh? You still don't know what the ultimate weapon is yet? It's what I found at the Octagon, you know.
What is the Octagon? I haven't heard about that yet.
Oh my... I can't believe I have to explain that now. As long as you know what an Octagon means, you can solve this simple mystery easily.
What an octagon means. 8 sides?
I see!
Okay, I thought I was stupid. I was like, wait.
If I recall, An octagon is a shape with 8 sides, right?
Yes.
I didn't expect you to know that. For a substitute reserve course student, you're quite knowledgeable.
Fuck you, Nagito.
I guess I should continue listening. Where is the place befitting of the name Octagon?
This dick. The place befitting of the name Octagon. It's probably... What? Crap! Okay. What do you mean? Octagon. Octagon?
Here!
What? I had to Google this one. I have no idea what
You're
the fuck he's talking
about
about.
the secret room surrounded by concrete in the depths of the final dead room.
Okay, look, how am I supposed to know where to click for that? I had to Google that. That's... Okay, whatever. We never saw it from the outside. Come on now.
Why is that place the Octagon?
You know how the 4-sided strawberry house is on top of the 6-sided grape house? If you cut a 4-sided shape out of a 6-sided one, you get 8 edges. It becomes an 8-sided shape.
Oh my god. Okay, let's not get crazy here. That's stupid.
That's basically the gist of it.
Whatever.
The true identity of the Octagon is that secret room in the depths of the final dead room. In actuality, that place contained various weapons.
Then the ultimate weapon was there too?
That's a little different. I learned the true identity of the ultimate weapon at the Octagon.
Learned?
The true identity of the ultimate weapon is the Funhouse. Which means the killer used the building structure as their weapon and killed Nekomaru.
Oh.
Like me, the killer probably realized the secret of the Funhouse from the scenery, and then thought of a way to kill making use of the building structure.
The funhouse itself is the weapon, so they killed using the building structure?
I'm kind of confused on what that means.
That's why the killer tried to keep us from learning the mystery of the building. But more importantly, using the building itself as a weapon? Such a spectacular crime. It truly deserves to be called the ultimate weapon.
We're getting it hard on. The funhouse is the true identity of the ultimate weapon. What does this mean? How did the killer use that to murder Nekomaru? And who's the killer who did that? Well, hey, I don't fucking know. Halftime? Yeah. Halftime.
Hiya!
Why, hello there. I thought of a new bad word to call Monami. Well, I can already tell I won't be pleased by this. Then let me say it right away. Hee hee, I'm already used to insult and slander. There's no way I'll get hurt by a mere word. Monami is a serious stuffedly. I don't know what the fuck that means. You know what? Siri. Okay, that's not a word. I googled it, and I was gonna ask like Siri, and then he pulled up like Urban Dictionary. It was like Monokuma called Monami this. So I was like, okay, this is not an actual word. That's much more straightforward than I expected. Staffatly, huh? Tisk. That's not it. That's not it at all. Stupid, fat, and ugly. The perfect jet stream attack incorporating all three of these would be... Ta-da! Staffatly.
Huh?
Why? There's a fat hidden in there?
Okay, everyone, all together now. Monami is a serious stuffatly.
Stuffatly.
Hello! I hope your day is well. I'm trying to force myself to be more energetic, or else my mental state won't be able to keep up. Ugh, my heart's thumping like crazy. I might as well have a laid-back, so what attitude and go ahead with high energy. Yeehaw! But be careful that your batteries don't run out for various reasons. And just like I say each time, don't forget to save frequently.
Yeah, I know.
I never expected the funhouse itself to be the ultimate weapon.
Oh my god.
Oh well, let's just press on ahead.
I don't care.
Is it really alright to accept a situation so easily?
I said I don't care.
I mean, that's not what's important. The thing that's really important is the killer who used the building structure. Like, who's Mekumaru's murderer?
But is it really okay to believe the building is the weapon? Nagito said it, you know.
There's no way I'd lie at such an important moment. I don't want to die either.
What happened to the bastard who kept saying how much they didn't mind dying?
He's right. There was a time when I thought I could become a stepping stone for your hopes, but I will sincerely retract that remark.
Retract?
I'm disappointed too, you know. If this was a murder for the sake of hope, I'd happily sacrifice myself.
You say such falsehoods, per usual. There is no such thing as murder for the sake of hope. Murder is simply murder. Forcibly sacrificing others for one's own desires. Even one as diabolical as I would avoid such actions.
I see.
It's fine. Let's just leave him alone and find out who killed Coach Nekomaru as fast as we can. Just so you know, it's not like I'm getting hungry or anything, you know.
Oh my god.
Akane! You were drooling waterfalls?
Nagito. As usual, I can't tell what he's thinking. I have no idea if he's serious or not.
Anyway, if the killer used the building structure, why don't we think about how they used it?
How they killed Nekomaru.
It might be better if we clarify the cause of death first, don't you think?
Nekomaru's cause of death, huh? He was horribly damaged as if he was beaten senseless with a blunt object. But if he was beaten with a blunt object, it wouldn't be a kill that utilized the building structure. Utilize the building structure. So what was Nekomaru's cause of death that also utilizes the building structure? Beaten with a blunt object, no. Crushed by the elevator, maybe? Falling? Falling. Dead battery. Okay, the three bottom ones. Actually, no, it couldn't be a dead battery. Wait. Or, no, it wouldn't be dead battery. So he's either crushed by elevator or falling. Those utilize the building structure. Obviously, the elevator is part of the building, and falling with just using the building's height as like a weapon. Like, where's my arrows? Fuck it. Of course not. I picked the wrong one.
Crap!
Yes, 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 yes. I know. Hajime, just get to the fucking point. Falling.
I see!
Okay, whatever.
That's it. I think he might have died from falling.
Died from falling?
If the funhouse's secret is that it's a structure where both towers and houses are vertically connected, then the killer made use of its height and caused Nekomaru to die from falling.
Are you saying they pushed him off? Where'd they push him off from?
That, I don't know yet.
Don't just make things up when you don't know the method. Where in that building would you even be able to push someone off in the first place?
It might be possible in the tower. You could push him off the 4th floor when the elevator is on the 1st floor.
Actually, yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Did you forget how the elevator functions? When it's on the 1st floor, the door on the 4th floor won't open.
Well, it's probably... Well, they broke it, right? So they probably forced it open, maybe?
Saying he died from falling is truly incorrect. You should burn in the flames of hell.
But my gut is going crazy right now.
You know, I'm getting some... I'm getting some suspicions of a person right now, so... Nekomaru died from falling. Where did the killer shove Nekomaru from? If I'm going to reach the truth behind this incident, I I need to solve that mystery next. Wait. Contact over here. Box alarm timer. Oh.
When the elevator is on the first floor, you can't go through the door on the fourth floor.
It'd be impossible to shove off the victim from up there.
Then, how about this?
Hold on, which one's contact elevator? The contact elevator used to move between both houses was broken and no longer worked. It was apparently broken at the Great Okay, no, that's the wrong elevator.
After locking Mekamaru inside the elevator, they moved the elevator from the fourth floor to the first floor and made use of the drop.
Hold on, did you forget the elevator has a sensor? As long as there's a moving object inside, the other door won't open. Which means the elevator wouldn't have moved either.
That must be the threshold of that elevator.
I need to make it clear so they understand that Nekomaru fell to his death. Looks like it's all up to me. Oh, that
When
doesn't
the
help me at
elevator
all,
is on the
bruh.
first floor,
Strange feeling.
you can't go through the door on the fourth floor.
What was Akane's account? I don't remember. Apparently Akane heard a rumbling noise. Nope. Maybe that.
It'd be
Hiko's
impossible
account? Which one's this? Apparently Fuyiko saw Nekomaru. No, not this one. Contact elevator.
Then,
it's not
how
that
about
one.
this?
Clock's alarm timer. What's this? Wall clock. Nekomaru uses this alarm clock to recover from sleep mode. The clock's alarms were stopped around 7:30.
After locking Mekamaru
Okay.
inside the elevator,
Broken doorknob. Which did it go to? The doorknob found under the pillar. The screws at the base. I don't think it's this one either. What the?
As long as there's a moving object inside.
Oh, moving. He's not moving when he's in the
No,
sleep
that's
mode.
wrong.
He's not. Yeah. Okay. God, I'm fucking smart.
That sensor should only work if something is moving. If Nekomaru wasn't moving inside, the elevator sensor wouldn't have detected anything.
Could it be his sleep mode?
Sleep mode.
When Nekomaru's goodnight button is pressed, all of his functions shut down, and he enters sleep mode.
Yeah.
If he's in sleep mode, the elevator sensor wouldn't have noticed him, right?
Yeah.
I see. So that's how...
However, even if they moved the elevator in that manner, Nekomaru would have just moved along with it. There would have been no drop for him to fall and die from, yes?
that's what I was about to explain before Kazuichi interrupted me.
Shut the fuck up, Kazuichi.
Silence, pest!
Yeah. Stupid thing.
Now you're calling me a pest?
The way to create the drop inside the elevator while Nekomaru is still in it. Chiaki seems to have an idea, but what way could that be? Wait, what? I'm kinda confused with what they said. Wire, goodnight button, oil on the floor, tipped over, new chain, broken wire. Wire?
If you arrange it a certain way, you can cause the drop within the elevator.
So you're telling us all to think about the arrangement, right?
That arrangement is... The hammer is suspicious.
Isn't it about time we went over the pillar again?
What about the oil on the floor?
The doorknob on the floor seems suspicious.
How about we all shut up and listen to what Chiaki has to say?
Honestly.
Silence, pest!
Don't be so cold. What if I start to enjoy it?
Stop it. Get some help.
What the ass? If Nekomaru is inside the elevator, how can you create a difference in elevation?
If you arrange it...
Hold up. Wire? No, okay, not wire.
You
New
can
looking
cause the drop
hammer,
within the elevator.
chain. What I was thinking is that, like, he got hung with the wire? Should I just take a shot with the wire, maybe?
If you arrange it a certain way, you can cause the drop within the elevator.
Okay.
You can cause the drop.
So you're telling to think about the arrangement.
That arrangement.
The hammer is suspicious. Isn't it about time?
What about the oil on the...
The doorknob on the floor seems suspicious.
I agree with that.
I don't get it. I don't know.
Didn't the doorknob have scrape marks on it?
Okay.
That might have been where it got scraped by the wire.
Oh. I think I know. I think they like tied the wire to the doorknob and that's why it came off or something.
Is that the same wire that was tied around Nekomaru?
Oh, these non-stop debates are getting harder, bro. Like,
The
what
tip
fuck?
of that wire was tied into a loop. If the elevator moved while that loop part hung from the doorknob...
If they did something like that, he would have been suspended in midair.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
That's right. He was suspended in midair.
I was right.
Huh?
Okay.
The killer tied up Nekomaru with the wire while he was in sleep mode. Tied the tip of the wire into a knot and hung it on the doorknob to the 4th floor. With that, they moved the elevator from the 4th floor to the 1st floor of Grape Tower. And suspended Nekomaru in midair.
Oh. Okay. I don't think a drop like that would break him. He was supposed to be like very impenetrable or something, right? And he took a rocket to the chest. I mean...
That's right! He was so well hung! Kinda like...
You better not finish that sentence.
The killer took advantage of the elevator's unique feature. Only the floor moves. By doing that, they created a drop so Nekomaru could fall to his death.
Too easy.
What the fuck?
So what if they created a drop? There's no way you can make him fall and die with just that.
Why?
If Nekomaru is suspended in midair like that, then how do you get him to fall? Because if he's suspended in midair, he won't die if he doesn't actually fall.
Okay, this dude just proves himself to be more stupid every fucking second. Wired, new-looking filler fragments, radio clock, broken doorknob, broken
Even if
doorknob.
they suspended Nekomaru from a wire,
Oh
how
shit!
would they make him fall?
What's wrong?
There's no one in the tower to push him off. There's no way they could do that.
What the? It's not slicing. I'm pressing it. It's not slicing. Why am I not?
Even if they suspended Nekomaru, how would they make him fall? There's no one in the tower to push him off. There's no way they could do that.
Shut up. Wait. It's not slashing.
It doesn't mean someone had to push him off. It's possible that he fell on his own.
What? Nekomaru fell off? Nekomaru should have... If he was sleeping, there's no way he could do that to himself. Now's the time if you want to... But in that case, you still won't be able to explain the drop. Moving the elevator with Nekomaru inside is just impossible. End of story.
Damn it!
Even if they suspended Nekomaru from a... How would they make him fall? There's no one in the tower to push him off. There's no way they could do that.
It doesn't mean someone had to push him off. It's possible that he fell on his own.
What? Nekomaru fell on his own? Nekomaru should have still been in sleep mode, right? If he was sleeping, there's no way he could do that to himself.
Oh fuck! I missed.
Damn it!
I fucking missed.
Even if they... What? Nekomaru fell on his own?
Okay.
Crap!
Okay.
What? Nekomaru fell on his own?
Oh my god! I didn't.
Crap!
I was just spamming. Fucking what?
Even if they suspended Nekomaru from a wire,
Hold on, man.
they make him fall.
Relax. Damn! I don't get any time for this. Like, I'm trying to scroll through the things and it doesn't give you time. It keeps fucking punishing you for it. Okay, tipped over.
There's no one in the
new-looking
tower to
hammer,
push him
pillar
off.
Fragments, clocks, alarm.
Damn it!
I'm still trying to
Even if
read it, dude. Okay, I'm not gonna lie. This is stupid. I don't understand this.
Crap!
What? Nekomaru should have still been in sleep mode, right?
Allow me to cut through those words.
Whatever, dude. Whatever.
What do you think would happen if Nekomaru woke up while he was suspended upside down in
Oh
midair?
my god, really? God. This is something you don't think about, though. It's like, what the fuck? How am I supposed to... I'm not thinking too deeply about this. It's just a video game.
What are you saying? Like, how would he even wake up?
He has an alarm inside his body. As long as it was armed, it would have deactivated his sleep mode. Which means the killer set the alarm before they suspended Nekomaru.
If you woke up from an alarm and realized you were hanging upside down and had no clue why... If something like that happened to you, you would start panicking a lot, right? Instinctively, your body would start moving. Nekomaru probably did exactly that.
And then, in order to make him fall from the force he was generating, the wire was hung on the tip of the doorknob so it would easily slip off.
That's... I could see that by looking at it, but they didn't say that until just now, after I had to figure the fuck out.
In actuality, the scrape marks caused by the wire were near the tip of the doorknob, right?
I just dropped my mic.
But Nekomaru didn't fall because the wire came off, right?
He fell because the entire doorknob came off.
When Nekomaru awoke, he must have struggled much more than expected, which caused the doorknob to break off.
Oh yeah.
Was that unexpected for the killer too?
Well, that's probably it. If they knew it'd leave behind evidence like that, they would have at least tried to do something to cover it up.
The killer didn't expect the doorknob to come off. The reason that even happened was because... In that case, I shall use my full power. I think that's a typo. With a fierce roar, Nekomaru put all his power into grabbing the doorknob with both hands. But... not yet. Here it comes, the incredible strength of 1,000,000 horsepower. Wait, isn't it creaking? If you break off the doorknob, we'll be stuck in here. That's really what it was. Then that's the clue Nekomaru left for us to find.
I see. So that's how Nekomaru fell to his death.
Do you finally understand now?
Yeah. It appears it's just as Miss Sonia said. I'm just a pest. No, I'm not just a pest. I'm a total fucking pig.
Well, your words, and as long as you say it, it's fine.
Isn't that right, Miss Sonia? If I'm a fucking pig, you can say so.
What the fuck?
No, I believe you gave your all.
You're still trash, though.
Hey, why aren't you teasing me anymore?
This guy. He gets off on this!
Yeah, it's so gross.
So thanks to that alarm, Nekomaru ended up falling while he was still hanging upside down. That doesn't mean he just crashed straight into the floor. Of course, you know that too, right?
It doesn't mean Nekomaru crashed straight into the floor. The moment Nekomaru fell to the floor, the only thing that I can think of that happened to him was... ran out of battery, the wire got loose, cola came out of it. What? He collided with the pillar. Yeah.
I see! When Nekomaru fell to the floor, he ended up colliding with the pillar. Isn't that it?
Finally, the pillar!
So that's how the pillar shattered, and why oil was spilled all over the place.
See, I told you the pillar was the weapon. My gut was totally right.
Oh, you're right and you're wrong. So stupid, though.
Well, the pillar was a bonus. It's not even clear if the killer intended that, or if it was just a coincidence.
At this point, it is quite difficult to find a clue that will lead to the killer.
Then what about the alarm? I'm positive the alarm was set for 7:30 a.m., and if we map it out from there...
Hold on, baby gangsta.
Stop calling me baby gangsta!
What'd you just say? Did you say the alarm was set for 7:30 a.m.?
You didn't check it yourself? Nekomaru's alarm was set for 7:30 a.m.
Nah, that's impossible. Because even though I slept in a little, I still got to the tower at 7 in the morning.
Now that you mention it, so did I. There was no way I could be late for Monokuma Tai Chi, so I left for Grape Tower before 7 a.m.
And if we found Nekomaru's body there, it would have been before the 7:30 a.m. alarm went off.
It appears yet another contradiction has been birthed. How were you able to discover Nekomaru died at 7:30 a.m. when you went to the tower at 7?
That's what I want to know!
Another mystery I don't understand. Seriously, it's just one after another. But I can't choke up at a time like this. Just a little more and I'll be able to reach the truth. There should definitely be a clue to breaking through this contradiction. Oh god, here we go again. You're gonna fuck it up again. Wall clock. Radio clock, Fuika's account, wall clock. Maybe.
We headed for Grape Tower before 7 a.m., I am certain.
But the alarm inside Nekomaru's chest was set for 7:30 a.m.
Nekomaru died because of that alarm, right?
His time of death and the time the body was discovered. One of those must be an illusion!
The killer probably did some tampering. They probably messed with the clock inside Nekomaru's chest. That's gotta be it!
The alarm that caused Nekomaru's death ranged at 7:30 a.m., but we discovered his body before 7 a.m. I need to crush one possibility at a time if I'm going to break through this contradiction. Okay. So I got a wall clock. 5:30, the alarm in the glass. Okay, that's it. This alarm to cover. I don't think that's it either. Fuika's account? Was it Fuika's account? Apparently Fuyuhiko saw Nekomaru walking toward the first floor Strawberry House at 5 a.m. Maybe not.
Before 7 a.m., I am certain.
But the alarm inside
Radio clock? Oh, no. Where is it? The clock in Nekomaru's chest receives radio waves that fix it. Okay. I think I got it.
was set for 7.
Nekomaru died.
His time of death and one of those must...
The killer probably messed with the clock inside Nekomaru's chest.
Yeah!
No, that's wrong!
Yeah! First try, let's fucking go. I'm getting smart.
No, the clock inside his chest was a radio clock, so it would have been impossible to mess with.
So you're saying there's no way the killer could have tampered with the clock?
Maybe the clock Miss Sonia saw was the one that got tampered with.
The clock inside Grape House?
Ah. Yeah, I think he could be right.
No, I checked all the clocks inside the funhouse.
Never mind, I'll go fuck myself.
Oh, that's what I asked you to do. So you really listened to me and checked all the clocks.
And because of that, I can confidently declare that all the clocks had the same time displayed.
If there's no possibility that the time was tampered with, then we must doubt that human's testimony.
Please believe me, we are not lying.
Then maybe it's a misunderstanding?
Damn. Gundam want it.
I never misunderstand. I'll crush you into dog food.
This time related contradiction. I don't think I should doubt the testimonies. I should doubt the clock. There's no mistake that something was done, but what was it? Perhaps we've overlooked something. Maybe we're misunderstanding something. Think. If I focus and think, I should be able to find the answer to that mystery. Oh god. We're gonna fucking surf that, bruh. Yeah, I don't have a lot of health, so I can't get a lot of these wrong. Oh, right. Okay, what are the controls? Accelerate control, okay. Right mouse button. Okay. 8. Oh yeah. Question 1. What did Hajime and the others misunderstand? Where the murder happened, the time in the building, who the killer is, the time in the building. That's confusing as fuck, because it's just like twirling your face. Oh yeah. Yes. What? Wait, what? Oh god, I didn't know they were supposed to do that. Okay. Need arrows, bro. Which clock was tampered with? Nekomaru's radio clock? The building clocks. Building clocks. Right? Couldn't have been both. Yeah. So good at that. Oh, fuck! Dude, when did this get harder? What the hell? Oh, God. Oh, God. Oh, God. Oh, God. They made this shit harder? What the fuck? Which house at the wrong time? Fuck. This is where I could fuck it up, huh? Strawberry. Does Fuyuhiko check Grape House? Or am I mixing the houses up? I might be mixing the houses up. No! Fuck! It was both. Okay. But I thought Fuyuhiko checked both houses, or Grape House's clocks and made sure they were good. Oh, well, whatever. Yes. Both houses at the wrong time.
It's all coming together!
Complete.
You said you checked all the clocks inside the building. Isn't that right, Fuyuhiko?
Yeah, none of the clocks had the wrong time.
But what if all those clocks have been messed with?
What? All the clocks?
All the clocks.
So even if you checked all the clocks inside the building, there's no way you'd have noticed it.
I see. So the killer messed with the time inside the whole building by changing all the clocks.
So that's what it was. There's no way I would have noticed that.
This is truly fantastic!
Now's not the time to be pleased. More importantly, how much was the time off?
She's right. That's the main problem. I need to clarify by how much the time was off after the killer messed with the clocks. That's definitely the next mystery. I'm gonna reach the truth in one go. Okay, fuck. Make your argument. Connie's account. Connie's account. What was the Connie's account?
If the
Connie's account. Apparently, Connie heard a rumbling noise around 5:30. Okay, I think that's it.
Then we can only rely on Nekomaru's radio clock.
The time of death was clearly 7:30 a.m.
The problem is, what time would 7:30 be? In our time.
Are there any clues that can be used to narrow that down? If only I heard the sound when he fell. It would have been a great clue.
Okay, never mind. I know what it is.
or his scream.
He's not the type to let out a scream.
If only Nekomaru's alarm was loud enough, we would have heard it too.
There's no point in saying that. If does not exist in this world.
How much did the killer adjust the time inside the building? How would I even figure that out?
If the time in the build, then we can only rely. The time of was clearly 7.
The problem is, in our time.
Are there any clues that if only I heard the sound when he fell?
Yeah!
I agree with that.
Consent! Give it always, boys and girls. Consent is what drives sex. What?
That's right. We should have heard the sound he made when he fell. Wasn't it that rumbling noise?
Yeah.
Rumbling?
I thought it was just an earthquake, so I went back to sleep. Was that the sound from when Nekomaru fell?
Damn, big ass dropping on the big ass floor.
Well, a huge body fell from the 4th floor to the 1st, and the pillar fell with it. It's obvious we'd hear the impact sound.
We heard that noise too.
It was when we were gathered at the Strawberry House Lounge. What is it, Sonia?
Oh, well, that sound everyone heard? I did not hear it at all.
Huh?
You probably didn't hear it because you were sleeping.
I could not sleep at all. I was awake the whole night with hunger pangs.
There's nothing to worry about. What's important is that rumbling noise anyway.
If we use that rumbling sound as a reference, we might be able to figure out how much our time was off.
I heard that sound probably around 5:30 in the morning.
Huh? You can tell?
I instantly woke up and left my room. And that's when I saw the clock in the lounge.
Excellent work, Akane!
That rumbling sound we heard was at 5:30 a.m. It's like the answer to how much our time was off is literally right in front of me. 2 hours.
I see!
Nekomaru's alarm went off at 7:30, and if we heard the sound of his impact at 5:30, that means our time was off by 2 hours.
2 hours? That much?
We were starving pretty badly. There's no way we would have noticed.
Plus, the funhouse has no windows. And there weren't any Monokuma announcements either.
However, for what reason did the killer alter our perception of time?
The reason is obvious. So they can lure out just Nekomaru.
Lure out only Nekomaru?
If you messed with the clocks and used a specific thing, you definitely get Nekomaru to the tower alone, right? From there, the killer's plan was a splendid success. That's all it means.
Besides messing with the time, the killer also used a specific thing. They were trying to lure out Nekomaru, and that specific thing is massage time, the clock's alarm, Monokuma Tai Chi.
I see!
Okay, cool. I got it right.
That's it. The killer made use of the Monokuma Tai Chi activity in the morning.
How did they use it?
We were required to go to Grape Tower every morning at 7 a.m. for that activity, right? But if they mess with all the clocks inside the building, what would that do to us?
We wouldn't be able to attend on time, but that wouldn't affect Nekomaru.
Yeah.
His radio clock had the exact time.
That's right. In doing so, the killer was able to lure him to the tower by himself at the precise time.
Then, when I witnessed Nekomaru early in the morning...
If I recall, you witnessed Nekomaru around 5 a.m. And if that time was also 2 hours off, it should have been 7 a.m. Yeah, that's pretty much it. At that time, he was heading over to Monokuma Tai Chi, right on schedule.
I see. Now that I think about it, I realize what Monokuma meant when he said those words.
Too early. He didn't even ask you yet.
Shut the fuck up. Jeez, how outrageous. I honestly didn't expect everyone to ditch Monokuma Tai Chi. But it turned out like this after all, so I guess it can't be helped.
When you said everyone, you were including us, right? We thought we came to the tower on time, but in truth, it was way past the meeting time.
Ah, jeez! That's, well, how should I put it? What was it? You know, tripping over a foot, or something like that.
Are you talking about tripping over someone else's fault?
Wrong! Too bad!
Liar! I'm right!
That's not it! It's incorrect!
That's definitely the correct answer. You always get so stubborn like this.
Let's just ignore the peanut gallery. Now that we've found out how the killer lured Nekomaru, the number of suspects has drastically decreased.
Huh?
Hey, why would that decrease the number of suspects? Don't be a friggin' liar!
You'll know I'm not lying when you listen to what Fuyuhiko's going to say next.
Huh? What the hell do you mean?
You witnessed Nekomaru going toward the tower. Did something else happen after that?
Are you talking about that alarm?
Alarm?
A little while after I witnessed Nekomaru, the clock in the Strawberry House lounge started going off. Plus, it was just before that rumbling sound occurred. That's it. So that's what it is. If Nekomaru died when the rumble happened, then whoever doesn't have an alibi at the time is the prime suspect.
Really? Was there anyone who didn't have an alibi at that time?
I remember now. The sound was so loud I couldn't help bolting from my room. But there was one guy who never left the lounge. We were both on the same floor. It's pretty weird that bastard never came out of his guest room.
Which means that person does not have an alibi for when Nekomaru fell?
Who is it? Who's the bastard?
It's whoever doesn't have an alibi for that time, right? I think it's Gundam, right? It's Gundam, right? Because... Or no, was it not Gundam? It was Gundam, right? Yeah, it's Gundam. Oh, fuck. It's not Gundam. Okay.
Crap.
Dickface?
You're the only one!
Yeah, Dickface.
The one who wasn't there. It's you, right, Nagito?
What the fuck? I think he'd actually kill
That's
somebody.
right. Nagito wasn't there. It was just me, Gundam, and Fuyuhiko.
Oh, that's right. The Gundam was there. I don't know why I forgot that.
You didn't come out, even though the alarm was going off like crazy. You weren't in your room, were you?
If that's the case, where were you?
Please, say something!
If you don't hurry up and answer, I'm gonna suicide dive you!
What does that even mean?
If I may be frank, even if I wanted to go to the lounge, I couldn't.
You couldn't? What do you mean?
It's merely the foolish talk of the weak.
Not only did I not hear the alarm, I never even heard that rumbling sound.
He couldn't?
You're definitely fucking lying.
However, that is also true for me. It is obvious that I did not hear the alarm in Strawberry House. But I did not hear the rumbling sound either. Is that not strange? I mean, everyone else heard it.
To be honest, it's not just them. The same goes for me too.
Huh?
I was in a pretty deep sleep, so I thought that's why I couldn't hear it, but it wasn't that. I probably couldn't hear it at all.
Couldn't hear it? What does that mean?
You still don't know. Think about what the three of us who didn't hear a sound have in common, and I'm sure you'll figure it out.
The rooms? The only people who didn't hear the rumbling noise was Nagito, Sonia, and Chiaki. The secret is what these three have in common. Could this also be the secret that points to the killer? It's the room, right? Like the type of guest room? But I had to... Oh... But... Fuck. Deluxe... L? Deluxe... Oh fuck, I didn't mean to click that. Oh, X, stupid, I'm fucking... No, fuck, I'm clicking the wrong buttons. God damn it. Okay, that is completely my fault. My finger's doing stupid shit. Okay, yeah. Oh my god. It's deluxe rooms. It's deluxe rooms, fuck. Dude, so much shit in my face. Where's the M? Dude, there's some... My guy. Oh my god. Relax. Damn. I'm pressing the wrong fucking buttons again, dude. Dude, oh my god. Can you like stop having ADD for like a fucking second? Dude, I'm fucking this up. Jesus Christ, dude.
I got it!
Oh my god, my fingers just started going like full on stupid right there. Jesus Christ.
Nagito, Sonia, and Chiaki, the three of you were staying in deluxe rooms, right? If I recall, the deluxe rooms are...
The guest rooms are divided up by quality grade. The deluxe room is soundproof and has excellent air insulation. The standard room may have so-so insulation, but it's still pretty decent. And the crummy room has severe airflow and draft problems.
The reason we could not hear the rumbling noise...
That's right. It was because the deluxe rooms have superior sound insulation. You actually noticed that. Nice catch, Hajime. Are you using your ultimate reserve corps student talent?
Fuck you, guy. Suck my ass.
Now then, you guys must understand by now, right? The true identity of Nekomaru's killer.
I actually don't. I don't know. I have no
Hold on a sec! Why does that lead to who the killer is?
Why? Well, that fact just now is a very important clue, and a decisive factor in identifying the killer.
Decisive factor?
Somehow, I feel like I understand what Nagito means. The killer among us. The killer who murdered Nekomaru. Wait, what? What? Okay, well, I can rule out 3. It's not Akane. It's some... It's either Gundam or it's fucking Kazuichi. But I don't... Fuck it. Fuck, okay.
Crap!
I'm just gonna fuck it, no Gundam, I don't know.
You're the only one!
What? How is it Gundam?
Gundam, there's something I want to ask you. When the alarm rang at the Strawberry House Lounge, you rushed over there too, right?
Oh, the rooms. He couldn't have heard the alarm clock if he was in his room. That's why.
What's wrong with that? If the bell of catastrophe rings throughout the night, it is the universe's providence to stop it.
Why were you able to hear it?
Hear what?
I mean, you were also staying in a deluxe room, right? Nagito was staying in a deluxe room in the same house on the same floor, and he couldn't even hear it. So why were you able to hear that alarm?
Yeah. Okay, I get it now. I ruled those out because, like, you know, some kind of personality traits, and then others was their security of having the deluxe room, but yeah. Those are my last 2.
Huh? Now that you mention it...
Gundam?
Oh. Oh no.
There is only one possibility. You weren't in your room at the time. That's why, even though you were staying in a deluxe room, you still went to the lounge. Am I right?
Gundam, you have some sort of explanation, right?
Oh. She likes him, bro.
Gundam probably couldn't return to his room because of Fuyuhiko.
Me?
After you saw Nekomaru heading to the tower, you stayed at the lounge for a while. Am I correct? Until the moment that alarm started ringing, right? If you were in the lounge for that long, The killer who had left earlier obviously wouldn't be able to go back.
Even though Mekamaru's murder was a death trap that utilized the alarm in his chest, the killer still needed to prepare the murder in advance.
Like putting Nekomaru in sleep mode and tying him up with the wire.
In order to do that, the killer needed to be waiting for Nekomaru at the tower. Which means when Fuyuhiko witnessed Nekomaru, the killer was already at the tower.
And once they tried to go back, they couldn't because Fuyuhiko was at the lounge.
In their original plan, the killer should have returned to their room before the alarm in the lounge went off. And they were supposed to stay in their room. They weren't planning to come out and go to the lounge.
Which means they wouldn't have heard the alarm or the rumbling sound, thus proving they were in the room.
Just like us.
The best case scenario would have been if those two in the lounge had gone to check the deluxe rooms. After all, if they personally saw the killer sleeping in their room, it gives the killer a stronger alibi.
Damn, so he fucked up.
Unfortunately, they failed to secure that alibi.
Because I was in the lounge.
Hey,
So the
would've
killer
walked by.
couldn't go back to their room, and ended up hearing the lounge's alarm.
Pause. Hey, what are you doing? This ruckus, it's louder than the supreme ruler of the netherworld bellowing for a sacrifice. They're gonna make it on that noise so suddenly.
But why'd you come out? You should have hid till the excitement died down.
If Gundam tried to hide, and if those two went to his room to check on him, he would have been found out. That would have been the worst possible outcome. That's why he couldn't just stay hidden.
If those two had just checked the deluxe rooms as planned, that would have been ideal, but how ironic. The moment Fuyuhiko set foot in the lounge, your plan was doomed.
Gundam? Please, can you at least say something?
Aw. She loved you, bro.
Answer me this. Including myself in my 4 dark devas of destruction, how many ears do we possess?
Huh?
The answer is 10. That's right, I possess 10 ears. That means I have 5 times the hearing of a normal human. The soundproof system here may as well not exist.
Is that your argument?
That's so him. That's so him, bro.
Bastard! Do you understand the situation you're in right now?
Do not panic. The truth shall now commence. At the time, I left my room to go to the bathroom. By coincidence, I heard the alarm. That's right. That's all it was. The world is always so simple.
Are you saying it was just a coincidence? Isn't that timing a little too perfect?
And yet, I'm being suspected by all of you. It seems it was actually horrible timing on my part.
I see. You're still holding out. Well, you don't have to admit it. We're going to decide who the killer is with the majority vote anyway. So, why don't we just go ahead and start voting? It's obvious that Gundam is the killer.
Hold on a sec.
Yeah, we haven't done the panic debate thing.
You know, Hajime, this class trial, this killing, it's merely the opening act, you know.
Hey! What do you mean the class trial is just the opening act?
Perhaps I should say, it's just a farce. Just a boring farce. So boring, so stressful. I'm so painfully bored that I might develop stomach ulcers. Seriously. Let's just hurry up and finish this before I collapse from poor health.
Nagito, something definitely happened to you, didn't it?
Hmm?
At some point during the investigation, your behavior became even weirder. What what actually happened? Did you discover something?
Well, let's just leave that fun for later. And finish this opening act already.
Ah, you said opening act again!
Please hold on! We have yet to hear Gundam's rebuttal!
But he's completely shut up. Perhaps he can't argue anymore.
Gundam!
I was simply at a loss for words after being dumbfounded by your pathetic assumption. In fact, I shall deny the very basis. Your assumption has been wrong since the beginning.
Since the beginning?
Based on your assumption, I hung Nekomaru from the 4th floor of the tower and made the floor descend to the 1st floor. From there, after returning to Strawberry House, I was present when the alarm at the lounge went off, correct? Although going to and fro is busy enough as it is, how would I be able to travel between both houses anyway?
I see. The contact elevator was broken.
As I recall, the killer tampered with the Grape House control panel, which shut down the elevator. Plus, the stopped elevator should have been facing the Grape House side. If so, the human who used the elevator would have left it at Grape House. For these reasons, it's an indisputable fact that the killer destroyed the elevator at Grape House.
And what's wrong with that?
If the elevator was broken at Grape House, you wouldn't be able to return to Strawberry House.
However, I was already at Strawberry House. I was present when the alarm in the lounge started ringing. Which means your assumption is clearly wrong.
Are you serious? And here I thought it's already been decided.
Have you learned your lesson, pitiful humans? You cannot overcome this contradiction.
That's wrong. When something is obviously wrong, that's when a contradiction is born. There's no such thing as a contradiction that can't be overcome. Intense music. Oh, I can't wait for it to drop, bro.
That elevator was the only me.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
As long as that elevator was broken, your assumption collapses.
Plus, the elevator was broken at Grape House.
If the killer cannot return to Strawberry House,
Since I was at Strawberry House at that time, there's no question that the following crime is impossible.
It would have been different if they had an accomplice.
Or if there was a secret passageway.
How much longer do you plan to lecture me? Why don't we stop this already?
Contradiction is when something is obviously wrong. There's no contradiction I can shoot through. I can't shoot through. I'm going to find out what that is for the sake of everyone's hope. I'll shoot through the contradiction.
That elevator was
Okay,
the only
because
means of
account,
travel
walk,
between the
walk,
two
contact.
houses.
Wait, is this one where I have to save
That
it?
elevator was the only means of travel between the. As long as that your assumption.
Plus,
I
the elevator
think-
broken at Grape House.
if the
think
killer
I'm
cannot
right.
Since I was at. There's no question that the.
It would have been different.
Or if there was a secret passageway.
How much
Yeah,
longer?
yeah,
Why don't we
yeah,
stop
yeah.
this already?
'Cause I know what secret passageway she's talking about.
That elevator was the only means of travel between the two houses.
Yeah!
No, that's
let's
wrong.
Go! Oh, that was big brain in me, bro. I remember
there
that
should
shit.
have been another way to move between the two houses without the elevator.
Yes, bro. Yes.
Such a method does not exist.
Oh boy, howdy it does.
Then why don't we ask the person who actually used that method?
Speak up, dick face. This dick face, particularly.
You're the only one! Nagito, you should know.
Huh? What are you talking about?
Okay, now he's being an asshole.
Don't play dumb. You appeared so suddenly that one time because you used that method, right?
Nagito, why are you here? Because I showed up, dumbass.
There's a secret passage connecting the first floor of Strawberry House to the third floor of Grape House. Isn't that right?
Jeez. Once again, I let the reserve course show off.
Yo, we're gonna fight and I'm gonna kick you right in the nuts.
But you're right. There's a door on the floor of the Octagon, which is on the first floor of Strawberry House. After I opened the door and went down, surprise, surprise! I ended up in the Monokuma Archive, which is on the third floor of Grape House.
Meaning, the third floor and the fourth floor are actually connected.
Plus, once you've cleared the final dead room once, you can pass through it as many times as you want.
Does that mean Gundam passed the dead room, final dead room?
If they used that secret passage, they could have gone between the two houses as much as they wanted.
Infinity Unlimited Flame!
I'm not gonna lie, that scared me. That made me jump a little.
However, what if the killer was unaware of the existence of the final dead room?
Bullshit.
There's no way they didn't know.
That is merely an illusion you have fabricated from your own suspicion. If you value your life, you should stop with your scrutiny.
There's no way I can stop.
What did you say? Don't make me angry. You wouldn't like me when I'm angry.
That's some Hulk shit. Wire, getting tipped, blah 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 blah. Broken night button, tipped over pillar, fragments, clock, broken doorknob, wire. Fuck, I don't know. Doorknob, steel clock.
Even if the turbid box doesn't exist, you could travel through multiple planes, provided you use a spacious wormhole. However, how frail I say! Your decayed illusion. Shall I feed you to the progeny of vile deities?
Oh fuck. This argument is exhausting. Just listening to it makes me tired. I need to skillfully cut back against his words so he doesn't outpace me.
Even if... Shall I feed you to the progeny of vile deities?
I can't back down!
Holy fuck, dude. Oh shit. I'm over here like swinging my arms in the air because this shit's pissing me off. And he fucking
Even
gets
if
me?
the turbid box doesn't
God,
exist.
Dude.
I can't back down!
God
I already
damn.
proved a secret passage exists. The secret passage was at the Octagon.
Know the limits of your own reasoning. You say the killer went to the Octagon? Don't bark, you cur! If you don't want to drown in the at least pray to the key which dwells in the light!
He probably means try providing the evidence that the killer went to the Octagon, right? If that's the case, I should have it. The key which dwells in the light that will break through the darkness.
Know the limits of your own reasoning!
Video, doorknob,
You say the killer
wire,
went to the
connect
Octagon?
button.
Don't bark, you cur! If you don't want to at least pray
Oh my
to
God,
the
I
key
cut-
which dwells in the light!
I cut to the fucking line.
Even if
dude.
the turbid box...
I'm focusing on too much on cutting these fucking words that it's like I'm not getting enough time to actually think.
Don't bark, you cur! If you don't want to drown in the maelstrom of blood...
Allow me to cut through those words!
Yeah, bro, like, I can't think that fast. And this game wants you to
used to
move
string
that
up
fast.
Nekomaru's body.
Alrighty guys, that's gonna be it for today's episode of Danganronpa 2 Goodbye Despair, episode 28. So what happened in today's episode, guys? We continued on with a little past half of the fourth class trial. Found out a bunch of stuff, the layout of the funhouse, the true layout of the funhouse, and some other interesting facts that led us to pinpointing the killer to possibly Gundam. At least that's what Hajime thinks. It may do a flip on us, maybe, but based on other class trials in the past, it's probably not. So it's probably Gundam, and we're just gonna find out how, why he murdered Nekomaru, and you know, just his intentions and whatnot. So that's what we can expect in the next episode. Again, if you guys are new and haven't done so already, you might as well subscribe. You watched it this far, you must like it, you must think it's pretty cool. So why don't you stick around with us and show your support for the channel and the Let's Play. If you want this Let's Play to continue on, you must show support. Please show support. I mean, I'm gonna continue anyways, but it would help out a lot if you guys show some support. A little comment here and there, like on the video, you know, all that good stuff that helps the YouTube algorithm and throw my video out there more and stuff. So I would really appreciate it. So make sure you guys stick around to see how and why Gundam killed Nekomaru in the next episode. That'll be uploaded not next week, but the week after. Next week will be Neo Tuiru's episode, but the week after that it will be the continuation of the 4th class trial. And I'll also show that little cool animation of his execution. So I know everybody likes that, so make sure you stick around and I will show that to you. But other than that, guys, that's going to be it for today's video. Thank you so much for watching. I really hope you enjoyed the episode, and I will see you in the next Splash God Experience.